Hello everyone, this is Spot. Welcome back to Shadowrun Returns Dragonfall. Alright, so in the last episode we did the whole sewer thing. By the way, if you're coming in the middle of this, this whole game is a story arc, so you should stop and go back to the beginning and start there. Trust me, you'll enjoy it far more. Before we go on this trip to Aztechnology, I remembered that I believe... Yeah, you know what? I don't think we ever went in here. This is the Taliscreamer? I wonder if this is a shop for shamans. Yes, looks like it. That's intriguing. Absinthe. Hello. Something about the young elf behind the counter makes your breath catch in your chest. She's lovely to look at, but it's a strange kind of beauty. Her eyes are large and luminous and impossibly green. As she looks up at you, you can see that her irises are flecked with iridescent gold. Interesting. Her eyes don't look impossibly green here. Hello, and welcome to Algernon's. Oh, nice! If you don't get the reference to this, you should look it up. Perhaps I can help you with something. As she smiles up at you, her eyes fixed on yours, a curious feeling of weightlessness fills your chest. It feels as though you're floating in a warm, calm sea. A gentle current pulls you closer to Absinthe, and the sensation is pleasant. As you drift, the golden specks in her eyes begin to move. We're gonna look away. Marshalling your strength, you manage to avert your gaze, breaking Absinthe's stare. All at once, the floating sensation dissipates, and your consciousness snaps back to its normal state. Well, I'm glad that worked. What? What was that? What happened? My fault, and my apologies. Sometimes when I daydream, I bring others along for the ride. You could bring me along for a ride. It was unintentional. Yes, but there was no harm done, correct? You'll be fine. No harm done. If you'll excuse me, I'm going to go stand in the corner for a while. Harmless? I don't think so. Step away from me, elf. I want nothing more to do with you. We're gonna go with this one. Here we go. Okay, now we can actually talk, maybe. Absinthe keeps her eyes hidden from view. Please excuse me, I have work to do. I think whatever we chose there would have got this response, to be perfectly honest. Alright, now we get to talk to the guy standing in the middle of the room. Oh! Yeah, it is Algernon. Wait. Wait a minute, wasn't... I think my mind might be playing tricks on me. Wasn't Algernon the guy from Dead Man's Switch, the first campaign? Towards the end? I think it is. Anyway, Algernon is a really cool name. As far as a reference, you should look it up. Great book. I'm assuming that's the reference they're going for there. Greetings, young human. The elf's voice is smooth as silk and rich as clotted cream. Something about him instantly puts you at ease. I am Algernon Halfdream, the owner of this establishment. In my shop you will find only the finest in magical paraphernalia. Now, tell me, how may I serve you? You're selling, I'm buying, show me your inventory. I don't really need to see his inventory. We're not using any magic right now. I have a question for you if you don't mind. On second thought, we'll go for the question. You are in luck. I have a great many answers. Good answer. What kind of magic do you practice? Shamanic or hermetic? Personally, the true kind, but I sell goods tailored to all traditions. In my shop, we do not discriminate. What's your story? Have you been in the Cruz Bazaar long? I have many stories. Stories of dancing spirits and raging dragons, of unchecked magic and swarming chaos. All of these stories are true. As for the Cruz Bazaar, I have always been here, quietly peddling my wares. It is a simple life, but a good one. What's the deal with your assistant? There's something funny about her eyes. Absence is a friend, nothing more. She helps out around the shop when the fancy strikes her. She is nobody's assistant, and I am no one's master. But her eyes? He pauses for a moment, considering. I believe that they suit her personality. On second thought, can I see what you're selling? Alright. Yeah, normal stuff I was expecting. pretty much. Yeah, he's going to be selling some outfits that are more, yeah, magic focused spells, right? Conjuring, giant casting, yeah. Consumables. Do. Okay. Alright. Let's leave here. Alright. Now, I believe we found that maintenance guy, you know, in that sewer quest, so I'm just a little bit, kind of curious if there's any more of those around here. You know, because I could swear he wasn't there before. Maybe I just missed him, but... Emmy brightens up as you approach her, grinning widely. Hey there! Altog was just telling me you were around. I was wondering if you might be willing to trade a story or two. What are you looking for exactly? The girl taps a finger thoughtfully against her chin. Well, you're new here. I know that you knew Monica, and I've got a vague idea about... I assume that's what went down the night she died. But I want to know what you think your most exciting adventure has ever been. Hang on, how the hell did you hear about that? She smirks playfully. Remember, I'm Altug's ears and hands outside of the cafe. We share a lot of intel, he and I. Yeah, there's innuendos going on there. So what is the story between you two, then? She glances away briefly before turning her eyes to you. I suppose I can tell you. If the Monica thing was a secret of yours, it's only fair I share one of my own. I never really went to school. Pretty much been a street kid as long as I can remember. And there was so much to learn from people outside of school that I never really bothered. Makes it difficult to get a job, so as good street kids do, I chose to do a place to haunt with my friends and always hung out there. That was Altug's Cafe, and he was super nice about me and mine. I felt more comfortable with him than I ever did mine Vatar. Her eyes narrow only for the briefest moment at the word. And we talked a lot when I was waiting around for my friends. He must have been fairly comfortable with me too, otherwise he wouldn't have offered me a job. What is it that you do, really? Technically, I'm the barista, but like I said before, ears and hands. I run his errands, I gather gossip, and sometimes I even make coffee. Ooh, sometimes, huh? I much prefer his hookah options, though. Real coffee makes me feel paranoid. Speaking of which, I should probably get back to work. See you around. She's so flighty. Alright. I don't think we need anything from you, but you might have something to... Welcome back, need some tech, market, and blah blah. Ooh, something exotic? Anything and everything. Need a new deck, some software perhaps, I'm your girl, blah blah. Yeah, you know what? Let me see what you got, real quick. I haven't actually been doing any decking myself, at all, which is interesting. Just simply because, you know, got, what's his name? Jazz? Not Jazz. Raz? No. So horrible with names. Alright. Looks like there's not a whole lot here. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and start on this mission, or I'm not even gonna get to it this episode. That would suck. Alright. Here we go. Ubon platform. Yes, assemble the team and travel to Az Technologies' Berlin compound to sabotage their bloodline research. Oh, you know what? Hold on a second. Hold on. We need to get... I need to make sure our grenades are up to par. And here we go. Okay, we're gonna just do the normal. I'm gonna go for Eiger. Blitz. You know, I've been bringing Lucky Strike along, but I'm not sure. Elf Mercenary Rigger. Yeah, we might go with let's see, Adept. Okay, she can throw shurikens and Killing Hands, unarmed damage increase. Manifest, yeah, but these are all melee stuff. Melee, sorry. Melee, whatever. Mercenary Decker. You know what? I'm gonna try to go with Nixie, to be perfectly honest, because Nixie offers a ground-based firepower. It's like having another runner on the team. Yeah. We're gonna try her. Because I think this run's gonna be bad news. We'll see how it goes. Yes. Alright. What is this? Expert drone repair kit. Okay. Awesome. Let's do it. Az Technology. a giant in the worlds of technological and magical research, one of the most powerful and feared corporations on the planet. There are very few places in this world that the tendrils of that technology cannot reach. Germany is no exception. The black glass edifice of the Azzi pyramid dominates the courtyard of the Zitadel Spandau. The countless other, more innocuous facilities can be found all over Berlin. The lab that they maintain in the Joeldred district is one of these. According to your client, the project that the Azzis are working on here is dangerous. So dangerous that she's paying you to bring the entire building down. Alright. What is this? Accuracy increase. Yeah, I'm not actually interested in that. If I can get another... Can I? Yes, I can. Can we remove this? Remove this. Give me another frag grenade. That is better. Frag for you. Frag for you. We're gonna give Iger another. You know what, actually? I'm gonna give the other frag to him, because if I have to burn an entire turn of someone, I'd rather burn his, based on the gun he has, which is just bleh. So, that would probably be better. I wonder if I could get him another weapon. That would be nice. I don't know if there's another weapon. Yeah. Okay. Awesome. Okay, let's go. The Jewel District is everything that your client made it out to be. Corporate complexes of all description crowd into one another, competing for the district's limited space. Lights burn in all the windows, but the streets stand empty. No shoppers, no pedestrians, nothing but silence. Quiet out here. A friend of mine did a job here once, told me that the local wage slaves are all issued efficiency apartments deep inside the compound. Apparently, the buildings are all linked up on an underground tram system. Bed to cubicle in less than 5 minutes. Most days, the poor bastards don't even get to see the sunshine. He shakes his head. I can't imagine a much worse way to live, Chief. Makes my skin crawl just thinking about it. Okay. Got here. Get inside that technology facility, keep the team alive, overload the facility's generator. You know, none of these are optional, so I guess the whole team has to live. You are leaving controlled sector. Right, Berlin, alright. What's this say? Berlin, off. Okay. Anything over here? Interesting. Anything over here we're seeing? Obviously they want us to go that way, but I want to see what we can find over here. Not really opening anything up there. Looks like there's not much here. Pretty much that's it. Alright. Well, that wasn't worth it, was it? Let's try this. Searching the dead drop, you find a package with the telltale markings of the Schwachmann-Reiter. Really? Re-S Technology. This is an open request for research data from S Technology, Joel District Branch. The Aussies conduct their research in secrecy. They use their money and power to obscure the truth. We will uncover their secrets. We will share them with the world. We will level the playing field between S Technology and its competition. The timely delivery of this information will be well rewarded. Freedom, equality, information, Schwachmann-Reiter. Okay, that's great. Where are we supposed to go? I'm confuzzled. Maybe over here? Oh, that is not... Who's this? Your comm link crackles with static. A moment later, this sonorous voice of Luca Dur begins speaking into your ear. Hello again, Jack. I have an opportunity for you. You are in an S Technology facility, yes? Well, that facility is also home to an executive, a small man, who foolishly believes that he is beyond our reach. As you well know, nobody is beyond our reach. We would like you to deliver him a message to this effect. As long as it doesn't get in the way of what I have to do. What kind of message are we talking about here? The vocal kind. It's really quite simple. All that we want you to do is whisper a phrase into his ear. We are pleased that Project Vincent is going so well. If you wanted to embellish the fact that he is receiving this message in the one place where he feels the most secure, we wouldn't stop you. And that's all there is to it. A simple job, but an important one. I have already marked your target's current location on your PDA. We have great faith in you, Zek. Please don't disappoint us. You really? You have great faith in us, even though I totally, didn't do what you wanted last time? Your comlink buzzes. There's a series of clicks as the connection is established. A moment later, Paul Amsel begins to speak. Alright, Zek. That's the Az Technology Complex, just in front of you. You'll note the heavy security posted at the front door. Those are Az Technology employees. They're dangerous, to be sure, but you could probably take them without too much difficulty. Unfortunately, the Aussies have also contracted Knight Errant to protect this facility. They're the ones we need to worry about. Just to reiterate, you'll want to keep a low profile on this run. Get in and out as quickly and quietly as possible. Knight Errant keeps a high threat response team on site, and you don't want to tangle with them. Trust me on that. If you do need to go loud, give it everything you've got. You're going to be reducing the building to a smoldering crater anyway, but I'd highly recommend stealth over a frontal assault. Okay. There we go. Good man. I'd begin by trying to find an alternative path into the building, something out of sight. Once the facility calls for help, you're going to be on a tight timetable. Okay. Is there any way to get in the back door? What's this? Let's go look. What do we have in here? I found that stealth is all about looking at all your options. A shoddy built soy calf shop looks like it's closed. Yep. And what do we have in here? A human and a dwarf, both in their early 20s, stand huddled in the courtyard. They don't seem to notice your approach. She's been gone a long time, Mara. I'm getting worried, aren't you? She's my girlfriend, Himeric. Of course I'm worried, but she can handle herself. On the streets, yeah, but against the Aussies, I just don't know. She'll be okay. Brave words, but her tone tells a different story. It's plain as day that she's worried sick. Oh man, I don't know what to do, Mara, and I still say that messing with the Aussies was a bad idea. What else were we supposed to do? That compound of theirs is lit up like a goddamn Christmas tree. They've got more power than they know what to do with. We need that juice, Hammer. Our solar collectors are garbage. If we can't keep the lights on after a few days of cloud cover, how do you think we're going to survive the winter? I know, Mara, I know, but couldn't we have just bought some second-hand panels? They can't be that expensive. She sighs. We could have, sure, before Danny spent our last handful of Noonian on those forged keycards. She straightens up, puts on a brave face. She'll be fine. She'll be back any second now. You just wait. Sounds like somebody's in trouble. She looks up at you, her expression guarded. Yeah, what do you want? Couldn't help but preparing you two. Going up against this technology, huh? Gonna get yourselves killed. Could you two use some help? It sounds like your friend has gotten herself in trouble. Her tone is sharp. We'll be fine. What we don't need is a stranger butting into our business, so just go away, alright? Have a nice day. Mira, look at him. That's a professional. He can help us. He takes a step toward you, his arms wide. Please, man, we do need your help. She just doesn't want to admit it. If it's bad for the Aussies, it's good for me. I'll help you out. Tell her to ask me for help, nicely. You two are in over your heads. If you don't let me get you out of this, power shortages will be the... Oh, thank God, and thank you too. He turns to Mira. Give him the spare key card that Danny bought. He's going to fix this for us. You can see the mistrust in her eyes, but after a moment's hesitation, she begins to fish around in her bag. Finally, she produces a thick plastic key card. She hands it to you. This will get you into the utility tunnel. Danny went down there about half an hour ago. She said she'd be back in 10 minutes. Find her for us, okay? Please, bring her back safe. See? That was totally worth it. Haha! And I know some of you were like, why are you spending time on this? Blah, 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 blah. Well, sometimes it pays off. Anything down here? Not really, no. Alright. Okay. Now, where's this tunnel? Where is the tunnel? Where is the tunnel? What is this? Cheap corporate art. Looks like marble from a distance, but up close it's clearly made of injection molded plasticrete. What isn't these days? Hello, that guy looks mean. LTG worker, huh? This LTG tech coveralls are smeared with sweat and grime. A scowl is plastered across her face. She takes a quick glance at you, then turns back to her work. Unless you're here to help me fix this panel, you'd better stay the hell out of my hair. Otherwise, I'll call security and have them drag you out. Wow, what a bitch. Actually, I think I could help you. It looks like your problem is coming from somewhere upstream. See those connectors there? Hey, yeah, you're right. She looks up at you. The scowl has disappeared from her face, and she doesn't look happy either. Look, really appreciate the help, but I have to do this myself. I'm already way behind, and corporate's gonna have my ass if I don't get it done before lunch. See, wish I had Charisma 5. There we go. Well, good luck with that. Crap. Alright. Can we talk to this guy? Is he even talkable? He's not talkable. So where was the tunnel entrance? There was somewhere, right? Tunnel, tunnel, tunnel. Right? There's the back door there. I don't know how I'm gonna get in there. Do we just have to fire at him? Is that the deal? Or is the tunnel way over here? Hold on. There's this one, and there's that one. Is that the deal? Yes. So there's no... Where was the tunnel entrance? Okay, she was supposed to be back. So I would assume the tunnel entrance would be close, right? Oh, there it is. You know, what's funny is that when they gave me the card, I was thinking, you know, that looks like a tunnel entrance right there. I didn't really want to talk to you. Yes, yes, yes. I didn't really want to talk to you again. But it didn't seem to highlight, so. Somebody spent a fair amount of money on this utility hatch, and it's plastered with an anti-tampering warnings to prove it. Take a closer look. Accuracy inspection shows that the hatch has been maglocked, a fairly sophisticated model from the looks of it. Short of using an authorized key card, there's no way you're going to get past this thing. Insert your key card. We have one, actually. The indicator light on the maglock changes from red to green. There's an audible thunk, and the hatch pops open, revealing a ladder leading down to the utility tunnel below. Yay, we're in. Awesome. Let's go. As technology utility tunnel. That's how we get out. Great, we're back in a sewer again. Well, I don't think this is actually a sewer, but close. Alright. Lots of cover here. I have a sneaking suspicion. Yes, I knew it. Oh, or is that the girl? You know what? I'm thinking that's the girl we're trying to find, and these are drones, which are... In an instant, you size up the scene playing out in front of you. A young elf dressed in the same shabby chick clothing as the cafe kids were. Danny, cornered, with no place to run. A pair of Vast Technology security drones closing in for the kill. Haha, I'm good. The drones are low grade, but they're armed, and Danny's hands are empty. She's in trouble and she knows it. The futility of her situation is written all over her face. In an instant later, the drone sensors alert them to your presence. They spin in unison to face you. Intruders detected. Weapons detected. Lethal force authorized. Rah. Danny's eyes widen and she hits the deck. The panic spills out of her in a scream. Look out! Alright. Well, at least they didn't get first strike or something. Sheesh. They always end up getting first strike. Alright. It's like, I'm gonna shoot you now, thanks. Okay. Let's put you back here. With your big gun. There we go. Okay. You, let me see here. Do. Can you, okay, this is me. Can I go, no? How about here? Here? This is probably a bad place to go, but that's okay. Let's go down to shotgun. There we go. Got one of them out. That's good. Okay. And that, yeah, there's nothing there. Put you here. Oh, there we go. Awesome. And she'll definitely find Danny. Great, karma gained 1. Awesome. Let's go talk to her. Danny looks you up and down. When she's finished sizing you up, she puts her hands on her hips and smiles. Thanks for the rescue. It takes a pair to bring a weapon into Aussie territory. Everybody knows that they shoot first if you're packing. I wouldn't have risked it. Life in the shadows is all about taking risks, baby. Wasn't much of a risk. Those drones were second-rate at best. Hemrick and Mira sent me. They're worried about you. Oh, Hemrick worries about everything. Price of being a dad, I guess. Whoa. That's your dad? Huh. She smiles. Mira's got faith in me, though. Anyway, yeah, I'll admit it. I got in over my head, but only a little bit. The drones wouldn't have shot me. I wasn't armed. But I wasn't looking forward to spending the next week in an Aussie interrogation cell. I've heard stories. The stories are true. She shakes her head. You have no idea how lucky you are. If they'd taken you, you'd have spent the rest of your miserable life wishing you'd been shot. I'll take your word for it. I'm not planning on making a habit of this. She slaps the side of the power conduit with a smile, and I shouldn't need to. The tap's all hooked up and ready. Impressive. Hemrick wasn't convinced that you could pull it off. Yeah, well, it's amazing what you can teach yourself to do when your livelihood depends on it. Litz leans in to inspect her work. Yeah, that looks like a pretty solid connection. Nice soldering job on those contacts there. I say you're good to go. He straightens, casts a glance back at you. You know, Chief, we could use this setup to our advantage. It wouldn't be too hard for me to manufacture a power spike from here. We could overload the Aussie's power grid, without disabling the generator's safety overrides. It wouldn't cause any permanent damage, but the confusion might give us an opening to get into the building. He shrugs. Your call, of course. Just thought I should bring it up. Danny's eyes go wide. Whoa, hold up. If you do that, they'll trace it. As technology will find the power tap and they'll come down on us. Yeah. Overload the As technology power grid. Tell it to someone who cares. Overload the power grid. They can't chance getting caught in there. Stakes are too high. Really? There's no way to not overload it? Really? We can make it worth your while. No, you can't. There's nothing you could give us that would make up for what you're talking about doing, so please, just drop it, okay? Oh, here we go. You're right, nobody needs that kind of heat. I'll find another way. Overload, sorry, our needs take priority. Overload, the needs of the mini outweigh. Yeah, we're gonna, I'll find another way in. She breathes a sigh of relief. Thanks. You know, some people say that Shadowrunners are ruthless criminals, guns for hire, just out for the money. It's good to see that isn't always the case. I'm gonna bail on out of here. I'll be stuck in this tunnel too long already, and like you said, the others are worried. But if there's ever anything we can do for you, come by the shop. You'll be welcome at our place for life. Well, that's good to know. Okay, now that she's gone, spike it. I'm just joking. Actually, really? Is it possible to actually spike it after she's gone? Totally is. Okay, let's walk away. Alright. So... Oh, we can't do anything here. This is like it. We gotta go back. Well, crap. So that wasn't just like... I thought we were gonna be able to help her along the way, but it would actually allow us in. Obviously, that's not the case. Okay. Danny looks at you with a smile. There he is, over here. Oh, our hero. I thought she said over hero. I was like, what? Thank you so much, man. Thanks for bringing her back to us. Yeah, thanks, and thank you for helping to keep the Azzies off our tails. If Danny had been captured, it would have been bad. He reaches up, grabs Danny's hand, clutches it tight. Worse than bad, babe. A lot worse. She looks down at Mare and smiles, squeezes her hand tight. Anyway, thanks again for the rescue. We all owe you a lot. If there's ever anything that any of us can do for you, you just let us know. Okay, well there's that. I have an idea. You can get us into the Az technology place. That'd be nice. Yay! Okay. So we're gonna have to go in the front door or the back door. It looks like that's the dealio-yo. Because I don't think there's any other place we can do it. Let's go this way. The lady still here? So, can we talk to this guy? No. Well, how are we going to get in if we don't go loud? Why do I have to be such a nice guy? I should have just spiked the power. She's rude. Alright. That's a rockin' bus there. Van, whatever. Not really. Alright. I don't even know how to engage. I guess we can go... You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go back over here and talk to these people in the front. Boom. Go. And while they're walking there, I'm gonna take a drink of coffee. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Alright. What we got here? A stern-looking young woman in the uniform of an AS technology security captain steps forward, an assault rifle slung over her shoulder, and she half raises it at your approach. This is a secure facility, sir. Show your ID or move along. No worries, ma'am. I was just out for a walk. Attack the guard. I've got all the ID that I need right here. Look, I lost my ID. Perhaps we could come to some arrangement? No ID, no access. If you really did lose your card, you can take it up with corporate. She waves you away with her rifle. Now move along. This is bad. Like, we're not supposed to go loud. So the only two ways to get into this thing without going loud are to screw these people over, or have enough charisma to deal with this chick. I wish I would have bought the charisma. Oh, do I actually have enough to buy charisma? I think I actually have enough to buy charisma now. Not that it matters. I don't think she'll talk to me anymore. Yeah, I do. We're definitely gonna buy that though. Yay. Okay. But I don't think she'll actually talk to me again. We're gonna go there and see. We're running really long on this episode. Will she talk to me? Nope, she will not. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. Oh, wonderful. Well, it looks like we've gone hot. Wonderful. Well, I'm gonna have to push this into the next episode because we're like way over time at the moment. I know, I'm sorry, but I'll get the next one out soon. I promise. Promise. Cool. All right. So until then, stay safe, have fun, and we will see how this turns out in the next one. Bye-bye.